The woman suddenly received a mysterious text message. It said your husband is cheating on you, and that woman is sitting at tonight's dinner table. But everyone attending the dinner tonight was someone she knew very well. To test them, the woman directly walked up to her husband and kissed him in front of everyone, then secretly observed everyone's reactions. But after looking around, no one showed any unusual reaction. After the banquet ended, she narrowed her suspicions down to two people. One was her best friend, and the other was her husband's female secretary. So she deliberately used working overtime as an excuse and asked her husband to drive them home. But the secretary said she had already called a ride, then left immediately after speaking. Her best friend also said her boyfriend would come pick her up, and kept urging the woman to leave quickly. The woman sensed something was wrong, so she pretended to leave, but actually hid nearby to observe. Sure enough, not long later a car identical to her husband's stopped at the entrance. But after she checked the license plate, she realized it was not her husband's car. The woman began to suspect the text message was just a prank. The next day her husband picked her up from work as usual, and even bought her many luxury bags and clothes. The secretary also sighed beside them and said her boss was the perfect husband. The woman gradually started feeling that maybe she had overthought everything, until her husband accidentally knocked over the secretary's coffee. The secretary immediately told him to go to the restroom and clean himself up. Then she used answering a phone call as an excuse and handed her coat to the woman. The woman secretly checked her husband's phone, but found nothing suspicious at all. Not long afterward, however, she personally caught her husband acting intimately with her best friend. The woman angrily rushed over and slapped her husband across the face. Her best friend hurriedly explained that they had only bumped into each other, and the chains on their clothes got tangled together. Her husband also explained that he had only stopped by to buy coffee for his wife, but after opening the bag, the woman discovered there were actually 2 cups of coffee inside. Her husband quickly explained that when he used to pursue her, he would always buy an extra cup to please her best friend, and now it had simply become a habit. Although the woman remained suspicious, she still could not find any evidence, until after returning to the company she checked the shopping receipt again. Only then did she finally notice something wrong, because the limited edition handbag her husband bought actually appeared on her best friend's shoulder, and that bag was worth $1.2 million. The woman immediately questioned her, but her best friend nervously explained that it was a gift from her boyfriend. Yet the woman clearly remembered her best friend once saying her boyfriend was poor, and after her best friend left she accidentally forgot her phone behind. The next second a message suddenly popped up on the screen. The message from her boyfriend said, "Meet me at the hotel tonight." The woman instantly froze, because that hotel was located right near her husband's company. That very night her husband used overtime work as an excuse, while the woman secretly followed her best friend to the hotel. Soon her best friend knocked